People get a lot of fish out of these waters, and some company gets a lot of oil. Over 3 million barrels a year. We know that sea life was here long before we were. That's why we have practice drills like this. In case of a spill, our containment unit would quickly surround the oil and help prevent damage. At Sun, we think putting our energy back into the environment is as important as getting it out.
Where there's sun, there's energy.
Do you want to buy a phone? It's cheaper than AT&T.
What you really need is cheap long distance.
And of course, our business systems are cheaper than AT&T.
You won't get anything this cheap from AT&T.
Cheap?
Everyone's saying they're cheaper than AT&T, but nobody's saying they're better. All they can say is that they're cheaper, to which we say, you get what you pay for.
We're Manufacturers Hanover, helping you grow wherever you are.
A silk importer departs from Los Angeles.
Backed by a letter of credit from our bank's international division.
A furniture manufacturer expands his inventory in Cleveland.
With our commercial corporation behind him.
The World Financial Center springs up in New York.
That's our bank's real estate division. They can handle almost anything.
We're Manufacturers Hanover.
And now you know why we're called the financial source worldwide.
Is there a coffee made with those incredible tasting beans you find in gourmet coffee stores?
Oh, yes. The costliest, most flavorful coffee beans found in gourmet coffee stores, Arabica beans, are the very same beans used to make Taster's Choice a superior coffee. Only Taster's Choice uses this gourmet blend, Arabica Supreme.
Ah.
The more you know about coffee, the more you'll know why the choice for taste is Taster's Choice.
You're about to see a dishwasher do something absolutely amazing. Clean dishes and save energy, too. The Whirlpool Power Clean Energy Saver Dishwasher, with a patented washing system that gives you remarkably clean dishes, yet uses 20% less hot water in the normal cycle than any Whirlpool dishwasher we've ever built. And like our washers and refrigerators, it comes with the Whirlpool Promise to give you your money's worth and make your world a little easier.
When you clean your toilet bowl, use one of these cleaners. You know, none of them disinfect. Not one. But here's one that does. Vanish. Powerful crystal or super thick liquid. They don't just clean, they disinfect. They give you the germ-killing power you want. See these concentrated bowl germs? Vanish kills them. Disinfects. Crystal and liquid Vanish. The difference is disinfecting.
They say it takes a big computer company to build a big computer.
Sure. Who else?
But Goodyear said, "Wanna bet?" and built a supercomputer for NASA.
Goodyear did?
Yeah, the aerospace group. Goodyear's computer can add or subtract 6.5 billion times a second.
What?
It's one of the world's fastest computers. See what you can do when you don't listen to what they say. Goodyear.
This Remington microscreen shaves as close as a blade or your money back. Look, no cord. It's rechargeable. It never needs a cord because this convenient charger stand keeps it continually charged. The Remington microscreen shaves as close as a blade or your money back. Here's why. The first screen shaves incredibly close. The second screen even closer. The Remington microscreen rechargeable shaver shaves as close as a blade or your money back.
And the Lady Remington Rechargeable, the perfect gift, shaves without a cord.
I'm Tom Brokaw at NBC News Election Headquarters. Who will be the next president of the United States?
I'm Roger Mudd. Will the Republicans hold the Senate? What will be the outcome in the House?
I'm John Chancellor. What will the election results mean to you, your family, and your future?
If you want election coverage that goes beyond the vote count, turn to NBC News.
There's a new perspective on the news coming soon to WNYT TV 13. Watch for it.
People talk about Jerry Solomon.
He's been a great help to all of us.
He's very sincere.
He's the best friend a veteran could have.
Honest.
Hardworking.
The congressman does do his homework.
He's independent.
He's done a great job for the farmers.
He saved 125 jobs here, including mine.
If it's important to people, it's important to Jerry Solomon. Re-elect Congressman Solomon. He's earned our trust.
Find something of worth in each person.
You're not going to die on me.
Something to care for in each situation.
I like to
Dress neatly, speak politely. And remember always, let's be careful out there.
Hill Street Blues, Thursday at 10 on TV 13.
November 6th. Be there, be counted. Vote.
There's nothing like waking up to my fresh-baked cinnamon rolls.
Oh, that poppin' fresh dough.
Hot cinnamon rolls. I can see them rising in the oven.
Oh,
that cinnamon. I see nothing in.
Oh, that poppin' fresh dough.
Pillsbury cinnamon rolls.
Oh, I can taste them.
Poppin' fresh dough.
Up in the Rockies, I found a place where people really take pride in their craft.
My granddad made these.
They're beauties.
We'll see how they're made. Got some hot coffee on.
That's good coffee.
Out to Maxwell House. Decaffeinated.
If a decaffeinated coffee tastes this good, good to the last drop, it couldn't be anything but Maxwell House. Looks like you got a customer.
Oh, that's my granddad. He's just checking up.
It couldn't be anything but Maxwell House.
There's been something special in this campaign. In the bright eyes of our young, I see America coming together again. They are what this election is all about. They deserve a tomorrow where they can fly as high as their talents will take them. We're coming together again and building together again. And across this shining land, we're hoping together again. How can anyone doubt that our best days are yet to come?
Almost no one has every symptom of a cold. You may have a but not a, or a but not a, or even a but no sign of a.
That's why Triaminic products come in 4 formulas recommended by doctors and pharmacists for just the symptoms you have, so you don't take more medicine than you need. Triaminic in liquids and tablets.
Why treat a when all you want is a simple
This, you know, this you have never seen before because I just made it up. The sweeter cola machine. Pepsi, RC, like C&C. Where's Coke? Coke does not live in that neighborhood because Coke is sweetened less than all of those. Now, what does that mean to me? Less sweet means more thirst quenching, more refreshing, more real cola taste, better with food, better when I'm really hot, better play the music because this is going to take a while. Coke is it. Thank you. Bolder, cleaner, smarter, more delicioso.
You're witnessing the birth of a whole new kind of Listermint. The first product good enough to replace Listermint mouthwash. Introducing Listermint with Fluoride. It takes care of your teeth while it takes care of your breath. Reaches behind and between teeth to protect against cavities and bad breath.
Fluoride for your teeth.
Mouthwash for your breath.
All in one Listermint.
Now, Listermint becomes new Listermint with Fluoride. It takes care of your teeth while it takes care of your breath.
I'm never gonna play again. Beat that, huh? Bet you're hungry.
Nothing's more welcome to a hearty appetite than new Lipton Hearty chicken noodle soup. The broth is rich and savory with lots of big, wide noodles and tender chicken pieces.
Too bad you didn't attack the game the way you did that soup.
Hearty appetites need a hearty soup. New Lipton Hearty chicken noodle soup, one of 4 hearty varieties.
Wilkinson Sword has built a good case for a knife that's always sharp. The Wilkinson Sword self-sharpening knife. It's sharp every time you need it, because every time you remove it from the protective case, the built-in sharpener sharpens the stainless steel blade. The Wilkinson Sword self-sharpening knife. Several popular sizes. One will become your favorite knife. Case closed. From Wilkinson Sword.
Our first house.
Ready for our first meal?
I'll find the silverware. You'll find the kitchen.
Dinner classics from Armour. They're not ordinary frozen dinners. They're elegant meals like boneless beef short ribs with parsley potatoes and crisp green beans.
William,
Good, Silver?
Dinner classics. So good, they belong in the dining room.
So, this is gonna be the dining room.
This year, 1 out of every 6 cars will need to have its brakes repaired. That's why at Midas, we offer a free brake inspection. If your car needs work, you know it's being done by experts. 500,000 people a year have their brakes fixed at Midas, and we're glad to have the business. But more important, we appreciate the trust.
Trust the Midas touch.
This campaign's nearly over now. The noisy excitement and sharp debate draw to a close until that moment arrives which belongs only to you. But there's been something special for me this year. In this autumn season, with its colors and crisp air hinting of family holidays, I see America coming together again. I see it in the eyes of the thousands of young people who've come to our rallies. There's more than the sparkle of youth on their faces. There is the future and hope of America. They are what this campaign is all about. Tomorrow is theirs, one in which they deserve to do anything, be anything, and fly as high as their talents will take them. We're coming together again. We're building together again. But what I'm really thankful for is that all across this shining land, we're hoping together again. How can anyone doubt that our best days are yet to come?
He was a respected doctor, husband, and father, an officer and gentleman. Could he have murdered his own family? Fatal Vision begins November 18th.
This is not a political announcement. It looks like one and sounds like one, but I already told you it isn't one. Late Night with David Letterman, tonight.
Once there was a time when the only thing that people expected from television news was the news, and that's what they got. Then something happened and news turned into entertainment. Except for the 30-minute news on WNYT, the news for today's busy people. The 30-minute news, with easy-to-watch reports on health, money, people, and the hot issues of your town. Get all the news you need to know in half the time. The 30-minute news on WNYT, news for busy people.
This is Aldo Cella. He's not preoccupied with formality.
Cella Lambrusco.
He's not the height of grace. But he knows what people like. Cella wines with a taste so bright, so refreshing. They're perfect with everything, every time, to everyone.
Cella Bianco. Mwah!
Chill a Cella.
The night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Remember, he only looks like Santa Claus. You've made it through Halloween. Now try and survive Christmas. Silent Night, Deadly Night, rated R.
Support the New York State Special Olympics.
What does it take to transform raw materials into fresh ideas? Imagination. At Quasar, we're obsessed with imagination and what it can bring you. Quasar, out of our minds, into your hands.
We're going to give him lots of help.
For almost 60 years, Ralston Purina has researched nutrition, working to find ways to help dogs live longer lives. Today, Purina Dog Chow contains 43 nutrients that can help dogs live longer, healthier lives.
I love you, Charlie.
Purina Dog Chow brand dog food, helping dogs live longer lives.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. And when many adults get a cough, they play doctor at home. They treat their cough with the same medicine they originally bought for their children. They need one of the adult formulas from Vicks for the coughs adults get with the strength adults need. Formula 44 for coughs. 44D for coughs with congestion, and now Formula 44M for coughs with congestion and a raw, irritated throat. The adult formulas. You can't buy anything more effective.
The adult formulas from Vicks, of course. Today in music history, brought to you by Sun Country Wine Cooler, the delicious new blend of white wine and fruit juices. For over 50 years, Guy Lombardo and his Royal Canadians played for kings, queens, presidents, and of course, ushered in the new year with Auld Lang Syne. Mr. New Year's, Guy Lombardo, died at the age of 75 today, November 5th, 1977.
This is Guy Lombardo saying good luck, goodbye, and God bless you.
Give me the sun, give me the sun, give me Sun Country Wine Cooler. Give me the heat, give me the treat, give me Sun Country Wine Cooler. Don't give me soda, no, no, don't give me beer. All we want is brand new cheer. Give me some fruit, give me some wine, give me some taste, give me sun and wine. Give me the sun, give me the sun, give me new Sun Country Wine Cooler.
In my line of work, your insurance isn't on a piece of paper. It's up here, and it's in your equipment.
For AC Delco, test pilot Chuck Yeager.
With all the technology that's built into today's cars, I just don't trust mine to anything but AC filters. An AC oil filter can help protect your gasoline engine for up to 15,000 miles. An AC air filter, up to 30,000 miles. Never wait for trouble. Protect your car with AC filters.
Call 800 AC Delco for a retailer near you.
Philadelphia brand cream cheese is so rich, so creamy, so heavenly sinful, so... I never ate too much. I didn't want to misbehave. Then I found out Philly has only half the calories of butter or margarine. Half the calories! Always has. So now I'll have a little on my muffin on Sunday, my toast on Tuesday, Highway Safety Day, Baltic Pride Week.
Philly cream cheese, half the calories of butter or margarine. You ain't misbehaving.
When it's humid, a lunar eclipse, Suffocare month.
On a Friday, just a few weeks ago, the barber shop closed 3 hours early. The mill shut its doors at noon. And all across the state, people were taking time out for something special. A train carrying the 40th President of the United States and bringing with it a new spirit of accomplishment and optimism and pride. Because in the past 3.5 years, things have been looking up in the country. Today, the economy is up. Taxes and inflation are down. Americans are working again. And so is America. So, while some folks might have come so they could tell their grandchildren they saw President Reagan, most of them just stopped by to say thanks. President Reagan, leadership that's working.
Saturday, Richard Pryor's bustin' loose, cracking up, flying high.
This is gonna be real fun.
In the smash hit movie, Bustin' Loose. Saturday.
An NBC World Movie premiere. Every man desired her, but only one man captured her heart. Will fame tear them apart? I Married a Centerfold, Sunday.
Want to give something away and get nothing in return? You want to have no say in how your life is going to be run? That's what'll happen if you don't vote. If you don't vote, you're letting those who do make major decisions for you. And you'll have no one to blame but yourself. November 6th. Be there. Be counted. Vote.
It's the toast of Italy.
Cella sparkling wine. Salute.
Salute! And now, for the first time, it arrives in America. Cella's sparkling wine. Naturally sparkling, with a taste that's
not too dry, not too sweet. Hey, Aldo, what's all the noise about? You haven't heard? Listen. To the Cella sparkling wine.
And toast the toast of Italy. If you can't decide between our shrimp and fish, have them both.
Make the Long John Silver's great seafood escape.
Try our shrimp and fish special. 3 of our new larger shrimp and a crispy fish fillet, served with golden fries, freshly made coleslaw, and 2 crunchy hush puppies. With our shrimp and fish special, the choice is easy and so is the price.
Make the Long John Silver's great seafood escape.
Become a member of the Schenectady YWCA.
Can you find the Simmons Beautyrest mattress in this picture? Maybe this will help. It's clear that among all these premium mattresses, only Beautyrest is totally different on the inside. Only Beautyrest coils are wrapped independently so they can move separately and conform to every curve of your body to make firm feel comfortable. The Beautyrest difference, you can see it. And oh, can your back feel it.
There's just no rest like a Beautyrest by Simmons.
I run a mile a day. I watch every calorie. And I like Stouffer's Lean Cuisine because it's less than 300 calories.
I watch lots of TV. I don't care about calories. And I eat lean cuisine because it tastes good.
Lean Cuisine gives me extra incentive when I'm watching my weight.
And it tastes good.
Because I never feel bored or deprived.
And it tastes good.
I was just about to get to that.
Oh, Lean Cuisine entrees from Stouffer's. It's not just the calories that count, it's the taste.
A diamond, a miracle. Every diamond is rare, but a diamond of a carat or more is only one in a million. And like love, becomes more precious with time. An extraordinary diamond of a carat or more, born from the earth, reborn on a woman. Show the world you couldn't have made it without her.
Now available at any of the 9 convenient Glempeter locations nearest you.
A good builder knows the tricks of the trade. First, you buy a McDonald's Happy Meal. Get one of 4 Lego building sets and build one of 4 toys. A truck, a helicopter, a tanker, an airplane. And then you combine sets, and you collect more sets. And the more sets you collect, the more exciting toys you can build.
4 McDonald's Happy Meal boxes, each featuring a different Lego building set. You get one when you buy your child a Happy Meal. Regular hamburger or cheeseburger with regular fries and soft drink.
Look what I built.
Kid, I think you're gonna do all right.
Oh, I've got an awful cold. If I take Comtrex, would I still need a nasal decongestant?
All you need is Comtrex. That's all, nothing else.
With Comtrex, do I still need a cough medicine?
Comtrex, that's all, nothing else. None of these can do what Comtrex multi-symptom cold reliever does, because all by itself, Comtrex relieves a cold like theirs with nasal congestion, runny nose, aches, and coughs.
You know, I feel a lot better now.
Comtrex, that's all, nothing else. From Bristol-Myers.
Hello? Kraft Company? About your macaroni and cheese. Hello, Manny. We think it should be called Kraft Cheese and Macaroni, because it tastes the cheesiest. What'd they say? They have to change a million boxes.
Kraft Macaroni and Cheese Dinner, made with more cheese than any other brand. That's why it tastes the cheesiest.
There's one. 1 million boxes? I think we're gonna need more crayons.
Kraft Cheese and Macaroni, the cheesiest.
Want to know the toughest coffee critic in the world? Me. Now, I never studied at Le Cordon Bleu, but I know precisely what I like. New Nescafe Classic. And if you don't agree, that's okay. Nescafe has 4 new coffees. One of them's bound to taste your way. Bold Brava, my own rich classic. Smooth Silka, natural decaf. Each one custom blended, each one visibly different. Isn't that nice? Coffee no one has to agree on. Which one's made to taste your way? Nescafe.
A very bad thing is happening in this house. And maybe in your house, too. Energy is oozing out of every crack and taking your good money with it. Put a stop to it. A house that saves energy is worth more. So save energy and keep your money where your house is. A message from these organizations and the Alliance to Save Energy. For more information, write the Alliance.
Pillsbury introduces soft breadsticks. So crisp outside, yet so soft inside. Absolutely the most incredible breadstick you'll ever eat. New soft breadsticks.
Looking in, looking out. Sears All-American Window Covering Sale. Great view coming through. On sale now. Ready-made to custom mini blinds, 20 to 50% off. Soft
Selected louver drape blinds and Del Mar shades, 20 to 50% off.
Change your mind, change your mood.
All open home curtains and draperies on sale now.
There's more for your life at Sears.
Something special about small town ways. How B fixes breakfast or Dave fixes your car. So it stays fixed. Our financial district. Miss that imposing marble facade? Well, for my money matters, I want what's inside. Here. That household finance kind of attention to give you the right answers right away. Of course, a skyscraper full of knowledge is good, but it's all on the first floor in household finance, even in the big city.
Hi, I'm Susan. It's time for Stewart's annual fall ice cream sale. But this year, our price is actually lower on dozens of delicious flavors, just $1.69 a half gallon. We also have extra ingredient flavors for just $1.89 a half gallon. Choose from our list. Whether you pick $1.69 or $1.89 flavor, it's a great value, with savings of 50 to 80 cents each. Stewart's Fall Ice Cream Sale, this week only at all Stewart shops.
On a special one-hour Facts of Life, Jo falls in love with her college professor. But is she ready for marriage and a big surprise?
Dad.
Then, on St. Elsewhere, the rapist clings to life as the police search the hospital for his attacker. Who will pay the price?
Freeze! Let's all be there Wednesday. Although we probably don't pay much attention to it, all of us call people by names sometimes. But most of the time, they're just harmless nicknames. Like when you call a taxi cab driver a cabbie, for instance. But sometimes they're not so harmless. And when you call people names that are based on their race, their heritage, or their religious beliefs, you hurt them, but you also hurt yourself. Do your part to make this world a better place for all people, huh? Don't be prejudiced. Just isn't fair.
Prejudice is something America can do without.
Hello, I'm Lynn Mink. I used to wonder why I had so much frustration and sickness in my life and why nothing ever worked out for me. Then I heard a man named Kenneth Copeland with answers that I could relate to. Each week, Kenneth's refreshing brand of Bible teaching will give you a no-nonsense look at your world, your life, and your relationship to God. Join us here in the Albany, Schenectady area on Channel 13 Sundays at 9 a.m. for the Believer's Voice of Victory with Kenneth Copeland and discover the ultimate answer.
Trees are treasures. Danny, come see what just landed.
It's a squirrel. It's Spunky Squirrel.
Any home in America can have healthy trees when you follow Spunky's 5-point checklist.
Trees are treasures. People who care for them. To keep your trees a valuable part of your property, write for a free brochure today.
On the next Hour Magazine, Gary Collins welcomes back Sophia Loren for part 2 of her week-long visit.
The first thing you do is look for clues.
It's no mystery when Gene Autry and Pat Buttram reunite in our month-long salute to television classics.
I've got a nose that qualifies me for handicapped parking, you know.
On Hour Magazine.
Weekday mornings at 10 on TV 13.
75 years ago, if you wanted to hold a reunion for all those Americans who have survived cancer, you could have held it in a hotel. 40 years ago, all the Americans who survived cancer would have needed a coliseum for their reunion. But today, if you wanted to hold a reunion for all those Americans who survived cancer, you'd need a city the size of Los Angeles. Please, support the American Cancer Society. The battle isn't over, but we are winning.
Shrink to fit and a button fly too. Levi's 501 Blues. Shrink your own pair of versatile pair. A little loose here and a little tight there. We're so blue. We got the blue. So blue. The 501 Blues. We're so blue. Levi's 501 Blues.
Until now, effective cough relief usually came in a spoon. Now, Mediquel announces the end of the spoon. New Mediquell Chewy Cough Squares for cough relief so strong it lasts 8 hours long. Mediquell took a powerful liquid cough medicine and concentrated it into soft, chewy squares. Each dose relieves coughs up to 8 hours, twice as long as regular strength liquids. The end of the spoon. New Mediquell Chewy Cough Squares. Cough relief so strong it lasts 8 hours long.
Feel cool sensation coming on. Feel elements take you away. It's the feeling, icy smooth and clean. It's the feeling, cool and sugar-free. Cool sensation, cool it is taking my breath clean away. It's the feeling, it's the feeling, like no other mint. It's the feeling, cool sensation.
Sure tastes good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You going to eat yours?
Yeah, sure.
I really like Lasted pickles, Dad.
I like them too. Then. Katie, do you want my pickle?
No, not if you're going to eat it.
Not if, oh, okay.
Dad, when are you going to eat that pickle?
When am I going to eat this pickle right here?
Thanks, Dad.
Look for black jelly dills, too, in the refrigerated section.
Vicks NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine. From Vicks, of course.
When you leave the voting booth on Election Day, you know who you voted for and why. But what about the next guy? Do men vote differently than women? Is age a factor? Income? Education? Only the 30-minute news will have the answers on election night. With the help of RPI and SUNY Albany, our exclusive exit poll will find out the reasons behind the results. Join Nancy Cozine and me, Vic Vetters, for the area's most complete election coverage. The 30-minute news on WNYT, news for busy people.
Hi, I'm Louise Fletcher. Thanks to these subtitles, millions of people with a hearing loss can understand what I'm saying. This subtitling is called telecaptioning, and it works through this adapter with any TV set. Telecaptioning opens a world of information and entertainment to those with a hearing loss. Few experiences compare with the joy of discovering this world for the first time, a joy I shared with my own deaf parents. To learn more, contact the National Captioning Institute.
An NBC world movie premiere. Every man desired her, but only one man captured her heart. Will fame tear them apart? I Married a Centerfold, Sunday.
4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Physical fitness takes many forms, but you don't have to be a Marine to be fit. Just a few hours a week of vigorous exercise will do it. And you don't have to be young either. See that fellow over there? He chops wood to stay in shape. And if he has the time to do it, well, so do you.
You're so right, George.
Find out more. Write Fitness, Washington, D.C. 20201.
You were looking at the faces of those killed in alcohol-related crashes and their families. Get involved in controlling drunk driving before this terrible tragedy hits your family. For further information, call RID 518-372-0034 or write to Post Office Box 520, Schenectady, New York, 12301.
Project Strive, a therapeutic after-school program combined with intensive family therapy to help children and their families strive for a future. Call 462-5366. Support your local United Way campaign. And so, WNYT TV 13 and our studio microwave transmitter, KEF 79, come to the end of another broadcasting day. Owned and operated by Viacom International, our studios and offices are located at 15 North Pearl Street in Menands, New York. The WNYT transmitter is located atop Bald Mountain in the township of Brunswick, New York. In addition to our main transmitter on Channel 13, WNYT's programming can be seen locally on Channel 7 in Gloversville, New York, Rutland, Vermont, and Pittsfield, Massachusetts. In Utica on Channel 55, in Kingston on Channel 63, and Adams, Massachusetts on Channel 51. It is our pledge to present the finest possible programs of entertainment, education, and information. WNYT is affiliated with the National Broadcasting Company's television network. And now, speaking for the entire staff of WNYT, we bid you a very pleasant good night and good morning.